champs, what is going down from the underground? We are coming to you live today for winning from within. I hope everyone is having a good day. We're winning from within. Prayers and meditations are up. Peace and prosperity to all of us. All good things coming to us, coming through us. So yeah, champs, we're on that Diablo. I've been playing a little bit off stream here. Having a good time with the Paladin. I played Warlock already. Anyway, champs. TikTok, YouTube, and the Purple app. We're on Diablo 4. Like, subscribe. Let's do it live. We're gonna come to you one day at a time. You heard me? So it seems like they revamped the game a lot, right? So previous seasons, you know, you pretty much just fought mobs. They would drop legendaries. They would drop a lot of what you need. From what I've heard so far this season, there's a lot more that you have to do, right? You gotta use a lot of stuff with the cube and all kinds of other stuff. So I'm not super in depth with it, but we'll figure it out as we go along. She's pretty tough, champs. I mean, I'm also pretty weak. You know, my level is decent. I don't have any good gear. So, it's kind of what I'm trying to get. What's going down? What's going down? Thing is, too, champs, man, I feel super weak, man. This is helping, though. I'm getting some higher item power, so that helps. What's going on the tube? What's going on? How y'all doing? What's going down? Go back. We'll hit a chest up. We might as well. Might as well, champs. I've been seeing a lot of paladins this season. I haven't seen many barbs or really anyone else. I haven't seen any Spiritborns. I haven't seen any sorcerers or anything. You know, I see some warlocks, of course, but it seems like people are just running Paladin a lot this season, even though he was nerfed. Which makes sense. I mean, he was hitting a little bit too hard. It's kind of what they do to everybody in this game.
Is someone there?
Alright, so we got 3 hearts now, champ. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back, champs. I'm definitely not strong enough to but hopefully some more people will come to my aid. So let's go ahead and head back to her. Where is she? There she goes.
Is someone there?
Super Mike. Yo, man, just came across your stream. Drop the follow. Respect the hustle. Appreciate the follow, Mike. God bless you, dog. How you doing tonight? It's going down from the underground. How you doing? Appreciate the follow. Welcome into the Win from Within family, man. All about positivity here. Becoming the best version of yourself. So welcome in. Appreciate that follow. How you doing, shit? It's going down. These guys, they're just insanely tanky right now. Yeah. Insanely tanky, and I'm not tanky enough. Appreciate the like, champ. It's going down. It's going down. What's up, Overwatch? What up, bro? What's going on? Let's switch it up. Switched up the profile pic. Switch the name. What up, bro? How you doing? What made you change the name? You got tired of it? You want to switch it up? Overwatch said he ain't Overwatch no more. You heard me? all struggling to kill this girl.
I have your back, friend.
Just switch it up. I feel that. You still playing Overwatch? I'm finna be on there after I get done with this. I haven't gone past the training range. Got on there last night just to get a feel for the game. I was in the training range with the Druid. The Druid skin on Naga comes from this game. So I'll be in there in the next few days and see the Overwatch content again. So I'm ready to come back, champs. But I ain't gonna lie, champs, you know, I haven't played that game in a while. I'm in Masters, so I know when I go in there, I'm gonna get you ranked like crazy, bro. So it's all good. Take those L's live, yeah. You went from the game. Yeah, I play a few. Yeah, let's run it. Yeah, when I come in, you know, I'm gonna be washed. I mean, I played a few games like 2-3 days ago, and I got pushed to Masters, believe it or not. But I was very rusty. My aim is mid as hell. You know, I just gotta put more time into it. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still did okay. So I kind of don't like being that high up when I take long breaks. You know, I would actually rather come in low than come in high. You know what I mean? But it's all good. But with that Druid skin, it was that skin that brought me back, champ. I ain't gonna lie. So I gotta play that. That joint was hard. So I copped the skin, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna be back. We're gonna be back. For sure, for sure. I'm actually a little bit excited to come back too. I was gonna play it today, but I said, nah, we gotta finish this, and then we'll come back to it. Cause you know how Overwatch is. Once you get in it, it ain't no. You just kind of get sucked back into it. So it was weird too, bro, that I kind of came in, and there was no rank reset, right? There was no rank reset. I was still at Diamond 1. It was like I never even left. Feel like I've gotten better. We go bronze live, it don't matter. Oh yeah, for sure. I already know you got better. I mean, as much as you play it, you know what I mean? Of course you're gonna get better, that's for sure. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get better, that would be questionable. But you know, you're already at the highest tier, right? You're already in champ, so it's like how much higher can you go? You know what I'm saying? When you already hit that skill ceiling. So I mean, it's good that you're getting better at the game. Who you running now? You got any new mains? I know they got new characters out. You got any new mains with you or anything like that? I'm right. Okay. What you think about him? You like him a lot, or you think he's kind of
worth keeping?
What would you say about him? You know, because I've seen him before. You know, I've seen him here and there, but you know, I never. He just never stuck out to me. You know what I'm saying? He just kind of was like, he was alright. You know. Sierra stuck out to me a little more. I don't know if it was because of aimbot. I tried her. I thought she was pretty cool. But there's not any DPS. No DPS was cool enough for me to drop tank to become a DPS. You know what I mean? So that was my thing. I'm like, I'm not dropping tank. That's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, as long as you like the character, you know what I'm saying? Who would you say your best character is now? Since you've improved, you got better. Who would you say your top,
It is done.
you know, your top characters are? Like your number one, like who's your best, and then like maybe your top, like your top three. What we running? What we running? Let's just keep running war plans. We're just gonna keep running war plans. Soldier Ash Cree, Omre 4. That's what's up. Yeah, man. I be seeing people. You know, Soldier's probably my favorite. DPS just like as a go-to. He's the easiest to pick up for me. You know what I mean? I can get a lot of value out of him. Yeah, we got to get this chances. I can get a lot of value out of him relatively. You know, comparatively with everybody else. Ooh, we got a unique. Let's see what it does. But see, here's the thing, champs. It's two-handed. I don't really like rocking it two-handed because I gotta drop my shield. Right, the shield helps defensively to kind of keep you up a little bit, and let's try it out. But I don't even run Zeal, right? So if I use it, I'm not even going to really benefit from it for real. You know what I'm saying? I'll try it just because it's unique, but I don't run a Zeal build. Let's make sure though. Let's make sure that because I could be wrong. We could actually have some Zeal skills in here. So, was it under Zealot? Let's see, chance. Zealot, okay. That affects my passive. Alright. Defiance aura. I don't know why this is shining, gems. Okay. That's what I thought. Right here. Zealot skill. Let's see. Yep. So yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not running those. I mean, besides this, my aura, I'm not really running those Zeal like that. Appreciate the likes, champ. It's going down. Okay. Let's try it out, champs. Try it out. See kind of what happens. I'm pretty sure I won't like it. Let's try that. Switch it up. Experience. I'm not a fan of the Infernal Horde. Infernal. So we got two Infernals. Hold on. Let's do a new plan. I don't like that plan. Alright. Helltide. I do like Helltides. We'll go with this. And then for the last one, I guess we'll do that. It's all good. Key, appreciate the like. What's going down? How you doing? What's going down from the underground? Appreciate the likes, champ. How much time? We only have 6 minutes left in this hell tide. It's probably not even worth coming to this location. Let's see if there's another hell tide available right now. Nah, it's only one. Oh, I already have 79. Cool. Don't know how, but let's go to a chest and get this over with. No worries, all is well, my end, bro. How you doing? I'm glad to hear, champ. Man, we just winning from within. You heard me? We just winning from within, chilling on Diablo. You know, I enjoy this game. You know, I play it every once in a while, every season. I like to play it. So we're just chilling out, man. Appreciate the like and coming through to hang out here at the Winning from Within fam, champ. Glad all is well. You heard me? Okay. To the next one, chance. We already did what we needed to do here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, champs, I'm not feeling the weapon, man. It makes me slow as hell, and I don't need it. We'll just put it in the stash and keep it moving. Choose this one. We don't run that type of deal, so. Oh snap! Hit him. Where's he at? Nice. It's harder to get legendaries this season. Legendaries used to drop like crazy. It's hard to get them this season. So they made it a lot harder to get legendaries now. Damn. I ain't giving up that speed though. Not giving up that speed, champs. What is this? Why would I want? I don't know, champ. This is kind of a weird tree here. For the Nightmare Dungeon, I really don't care to run those. But they kind of want me to choose a path, and I'm not. I guess the Goblin might be the best one. But it's hard for me to track the Goblins, to be honest. But it is what it is. He said he thought it was Crimson Desert. Yeah, I finished Crimson Desert last night. So yeah, I had a hell of a time with the game. And honestly, I didn't even truly finish it for real. You know what I'm saying? There was still so much to complete, but I had a good taste of it. You know what I'm saying? So it was good for me. It was good for me. Why won't they let me choose this? Not learned yet. Oh, changed in town. Okay. It's kind of weird. Let's head back to town, champs.
Off we go again.
Yeah, last night was the last night of Crimson Desert until they come out with like DLC or something like that. Cause I already got the gist of the game. You know, once you explore, even though I didn't explore everything, I explored enough to get my feel. You know what I mean? Get my feel of the game. So we did it live. Hell of a game though. What you on? What you running?
Back to it then.
All right, Chance. I'll be right back. Hold on. GTA, you on that GTA 5? It looks like the GTA champs, GTA 6 is going to come out on time this time. It looks like it's going to be pretty accurate as far as coming out in what, September or whenever it's supposed to come out. Now, I don't know, but I heard they're getting ready to do some press runs. So, yeah, November. So I don't know, because I've never been a GTA guy for real. I'm going with the hype on this one, but I'll try to play GTA 5. I couldn't get into it, you know. I've just never been able to get into the games, to be honest with you. After I kill 5-6 people, still, you know what I mean? It's like I'm so it's probably going to be the same for me on this one, but I know for a fact that this will be a generationally changing game. I know that. You know, in here, you know what the problem is, champs? I wish I liked GTA like that. You know what I mean? I wish I really liked it, because this next wave of GTA is gonna produce so many millionaires. You know, like, it's gonna be insane the amount of revenue that game will generate for the people that are really into it, like a GTA streamer. But you know me, champs. I'm not moved by money. You know, I'm not moved by none of that. If I'm not enjoying it, I ain't playing it. Now I am going to try it out. I'll give it a day. If I can get into it, we're gonna rock with it. If not, we're gonna drop it. We'll see, champs. We'll see. You know, the only way to know is we gotta get there to find out. You heard me? Gotta get there to find out. It does look good. I can say that from what I've seen. It looks cool from what I've seen. Ain't no hate from me, but it's not gonna be like, I'm not overhyping it either. You know, because it's gonna be more of what it's always been: stealing, killing, robbing. Right. That's the thing. It's funny, no, you know, November is such a weird date to release a game. I might as well release that joint in January. It's like the end of the year already. It is what it is. It is what it is. My man Locke is going down from the underground. My man Locke. What's going down? Appreciate the life, champ. What's going down? Smile, amen. I've been I lost my voice, so you know I haven't been live. I had to wait till my voice to come back.
We will be unstoppable.
Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. When from within streams. Follow me on there, bro, because I was still posting every day. I just wasn't going live. So go on YouTube. When from within streams. Follow me there. That's where all my true followers and the When from Within family is at. That way, if you miss a stream or I miss a live stream, you're still able to see shorts and stuff like that. I'm still posting up in the community, winning from within, positivity, all the stuff that we do here. So go ahead and go on YouTube, When From Within streams, and follow me there. Oh damn, I thought Locke was already following. Dang, Champs Locke, hey. Champs Locke been in here the whole time. He ain't never followed you. Well, Locke, welcome in, dog. Welcome in to the Win From Within family, man. We're all about positivity here, becoming the best version of ourselves. So we're all about that positivity, prosperity, and all good things, man. So welcome in. I thought you was following already, dog. So like I said, follow me on YouTube, Win From Within streams. I'm on the Purple app as well at Win From Within _ So follow me on there, YouTube and Win From Within _ on the Purple app. Yeah, Chance Locke would come into the stream, right? He come into the stream talking to me all the time. Hey, Chance, Locke would come in almost every day talking about Crimson Desert. He was talking about Crimson Desert every day for like 2 weeks. This dude ain't never even followed me. Hey, no, it's all good. I just thought you was following already. I'm not even tripping. I look at the thing and said, oh snap, this dude never even followed me. Welcome in, champ. No worries. We gotta go, Chance. We're running out of time. These guys, we're not killing nothing here. We gotta go. They're not even giving me no time either. So what the can't move, Chance. Wow. Can't move. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I really don't like the Undercity because if you're not hella kitted, which I'm not, you don't have a lot of speed on you, which I don't. My character is very slow because I don't have the right stuff on me. Yeah, I'm trying to get the right gear. The Undercity is like a speed run. So if you're slow and weak, which I'm kind of slow and weak, this is not what you want to do. This is for people who can speed run. This is the second time I've attempted this. I failed it every time. I can't kill him fast enough. can't kill fast enough, and I can't run fast enough. This is why I try to stay away from undercity champs. Damn. Yeah, so I did all that for nothing. What up, Kay? How you doing? What's going down? What's going down? How you doing? Appreciate the likes, champs. What's going down? What's going on? Alright, which one is this, champs? Okay. Appreciate the likes. What's going down? Yeah, they want me to... Yeah, we're not doing that no more. They still want me to do this Undercity, champs. Scrap it. We're not doing no Undercity. Infernal Hordes. Damn. That one's okay. I'm not a fan of Infernal Horde either. Alright. Only ones I can really do right now is Hell Tides and Infernal Hordes. I try to stay away from Infernal Hordes because they take a lot of time. Right, you gotta fight waves and waves of enemies, and then that can take 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Shahali, what up? Good. Oh yeah, you're welcome, Chip. Welcome down. So, see a lot of people changing their names. Overwatch changed his name. I forgot what he changed his name to. He changed his icon. Shahali changing his name and his icon. Well, not his icon, but his name. What's going on? I'm be back on the Overwatch soon. He said he went. Hey, my man Overwatch went no name, Chan. He said I ain't got a name. I was still gonna call you Overwatch though. It's almost been a year already, champ. So that's kind of what I know you by now. I ain't gonna call you no name. You know what I mean? So Overwatch been showing so much love for so long. You know what I mean? My man finally got GM. That's what's up. You still playing, ain't you? Chance, how much you want to bet he's still playing the game? He said he was gonna hit GM. And he said he was gonna stop playing. I guarantee he's still playing. I guarantee. How much money you wanna put? He deleted it? For how long though? How long? Are you done with it forever or what? Dang, champs, he hit GM and he really quit. He said he was gonna hit GM and quit the game. Shahali, why is that? What kind of goal is that, bro? For real, what kind of goal is that? Why would you want to hit, out of curiosity, what made you say I want to hit GM, right? That's a very specific goal, and then quit the game. He probably queued up. He said he deleted it. It's such a strange thing to do. I don't understand. You know? I mean, I did it when I hit Diamond. When I hit Diamond, I did quit the game. But I was Diamond. I didn't have nothing else to prove. And I get it, I'm just curious. So, Shahali, let me know why you decided to move that way. Wanted to get one of the highest rank in Call of. But my question is, are you tired of the game? You don't want to play it no more? That's what I'm wondering. Is that I get that you wanted to hit one of the highest ranks, but were you tired of the game? Were you like, yo, I can't do this no more? What? You see what I'm saying? That's my question. Is it like, yo, I did everything, I ain't got nothing else to prove? Shahali must have got good champs, because when Shahali first came into the string, this dude couldn't even hit Masters. He couldn't even hit Masters, champ. And now he's already hit GM. Hit champ, yeah, champ. I mean, that's not a bad thing to say. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you can hit GM, I mean, it might take you a while, but I think you should be able to hit champ. In my opinion, I could be wrong on that. But, I think it's definitely possible. I mean, you can solo queue the GM. Did you solo queue? Not enjoying myself? Damn. What'd they do to you, Shahali? Hey, champs. Shahali talking like he done sold his soul. You heard me? He talking like he done sold his soul. What happened to you, dog? You hit GM and what happened? That's funny, bro. This man, he done sold his soul, champs. He said I hit GM, but I didn't like what it did to me. Hey man, it's all good. Take a break. You know what I mean? If that's really what happens to you, at least you can see that, you know, and it's just a game at the end of the day. So if it's making you into somebody that it's not going to make you into nothing, but if it's intensifying negative vibration in your life, you know, then it's good to take a break. You'll be back though. Take a break. I took a 2-month break. You know what I'm saying? Some people never come back. That's okay. As long as you're enjoying what you're playing, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I know more than anybody, bro. There's been a lot of times where I was not enjoying what I watched. That's for sure. So, hey man, shout out to you, man. You hit GM. You got a goal. You hit it. I'm shocked that you hit. I'm shocked you hit GM that quick. What did you do? How did you hit it? What was your game plan? Did you go tank? Did you go DPS? Did you solo queue? Because that ain't a small feat. You know what I mean? That ain't a small feat. Mercy one tricks got to him. Game was killing me. Yeah, I think Shahali was taking the game too seriously. I've seen that with people that who take the game very serious. They kind of they get stressed out. They become real negative. And I can't say it's Shahali, but I'm assuming that was the case. I got a lot of homies that quit that game because they told me it was effing up their mental health. And I said, bro, you putting too much pressure on yourself for a game. That's why when I play the game, I don't give a F. I really don't. I'll go bronze right now, dude. Because the rank don't mean nothing to me. That's why I can play the game now and be cool. Because I'm like, it don't bother me. I just play because I like the combat. You know what I mean? But if you're playing for ranked, you're gonna have to win. Most people, you got a few outliers, like Overwatch and stuff like that. He's a champ player, so he always gonna be in that rank. But for the vast majority of players, you're gonna be miserable if you're playing this. I stopped doing that a long time ago, and I enjoyed the game a lot more. Even though the game is still toxic, and it still sucks, right, to get throwers and stuff like that. It just doesn't affect me. Don't affect me. DPS and support. It's very close. Oh, you did roll queue. You did roll queue. This is what you need to do. Watch this. You need to hit GM open queue as a tank. I thought you hit it as a tank, so I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. That don't even count. It counts. Don't get it twisted, it counts. But you gotta hit it with tank, dog. You need to hit it on tank, and you got to hit it open queue. But take a break. Take your break. Come away from it. Get your prayers and meditations up. Get your mind right. Right. Come back. Let that be if you want. Because roll queue is easier. 66. But hey, man, you hit it. You did what you did. Here's your thing. Keep winning from within and keep rocking up. What you on now? What you playing now? He gonna be playing until GTA 24. Roll queue is substantially easier. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. I ain't mad at him. He said, hey, he said I'm gonna hit it, and he did. He didn't say, well, I thought he was gonna play tank because every time we played together, he was playing tank. So that's what I thought. But it makes sense now. It is insurmountably harder to hit GM on tank, especially in 6v6. Because to your point, open queue was so bad with all the losers and low IQs that role queue protects you, right? Because everyone has a role, and you can't go outside of the role. That's the role you pick. That's the role you're in. Open queue sucks because, as we know, you'll have 5 DPS. Like when I played those 3 games a few nights ago, I literally had 4 DPS. Ever since Sierra came, everybody wanted to be DPS. Even more. You know what I mean? So, it sucked. It really sucked for real. And, they still haven't added that role queue to the 6v6. So that's what makes it hard in 6v6. Just people won't pick the right roles. They won't do it. It's horrible, bro. It really is. Sometimes I want to go back to role queue myself, but I hated role queue, bro. I hated it. I couldn't stand being the only tank. Couldn't stand it. And I take the L and I play 6v6 open queue because it's worth it to me playing with another tank. So I take the L on that. You have to deal with the low IQs and the throwers even more, and it does suck. And it's a lot harder because that's what you got to deal with. And then the wide queues, and it sucks. It does. No, I saw. Role queue is the mode that most people play anyway, so it doesn't take away from nothing. That's the predominant mode. So, hey, you got it. Doesn't really matter what nobody think, as long as you like it, that's all that matters. This doesn't make any sense. It's a 2-handed weapon. No, using a 1-handed weapon, attack speed increased by 88%. Let's keep going. I'm probably gonna be on Overwatch tomorrow, champs. I ain't gonna lie. It's harder to get loot this season in this game, and it's kind of, I don't like it. It's taking me too long to kind of get what I want. I should be hella stronger in this game right now. So, Holly, what game you playing right now? You playing any games at all, or you just chilling? Since you're not on the watch no more. Who is this? Taking no damage. Kill me. It's hitting me. hit like a freaking like I'm throwing actors at these guys, man. It's crazy how weak I am, bro. I'm level 68. Because I don't have any legendary gear, like any aspects. It's hard, bro. It's hard. So many things that I'm missing. Like there's an aspect I always use called the aspect of disobedience. That really helped my tankiness. I don't have it because you can't get legendaries or aspects in dungeons anymore. That was the old way to do it. Now you just gotta randomly find a legendary drop. The legendary drops are barely dropping, at least on this turn. I'm not hinting it. Shit, it's just harder to become strong right now. Which was never a thing in Diablo. At least not Diablo 4. It's relatively easy to get overpowered. Yeah, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back on the watch. I'm coming back. The reason why I'm coming back is because of Maga's Druid skin. So this game, Diablo, if you don't know, is, owned by Blizzard as well. So this is like the parent. This is like one of their biggest IPs. Diablo and World of Warcraft. Anyway, Overwatch did a collaboration with them since they are a sister company. And they gave Maga the skin of one of the characters in the game called a druid. You can shapeshift into a bear. They gave that skin to Maga. I thought it was hard. I like the druid a lot, character in the game. Never really played him much, but I've always liked the idea of the shapeshifter. He turned into a bear, into a werewolf. Long story short, because of that skin, I went and I bought it. I thought it was hard. And so I went and I tried with, in the practice range. I really enjoy it. So that's why I'm coming back. Glad to know, really want to watch it. Yeah. Yeah, like I always tell people. I like Overwatch, but I play other. You know what I'm saying? My game of the year came out, Crimson Devils. I played that game for like a month. Had a wonderful time. There was this other game I was going to play actually called Sorrows, which is like Returnal 2, but it just didn't really hit me like that, like I thought that would. And so I'm going to hold off and wait till it goes on sale, and then I'll buy it, but I'm not going to take it twice. Returnal was very Metrovania. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Samus from the Metro games, but I love Samus, and Returnal was one of my favorite shooter games ever. So Sorrows is like a part 2 of that game, but when I looked at it, it just didn't, I don't know, bro, just didn't grab me like that. So I said, you know what, we're gonna wait. If it grabbed me the way I thought it would, I would have been playing that now after Diablo. So long story short, because it's not grabbing me, we're gonna be on Overwatch a little earlier. I was going to get back on Arc Raiders as well for the new map. I still might, but I'm not itching to play it. So I already bought that skin, so we're going to go ahead and use it. So a lot of people, what I've noticed, people love the Overwatch content. I don't know what it is about Overwatch or what Overwatch did to them, but people really enjoy the Overwatch, which is all good, but people love watching that game. I don't know what it is about the game, what it is about the game that people love so much, but people love that game. They love to watch it. That's the thing. They like watching it. I'm not talking about playing it, because a lot of games are enjoyable to play, but a lot of games aren't enjoyable to watch. People like watching that game. Ooh. That's huge. Oh, I gotta be in town. Let's head to the town, champs. Because I remember, bro, I remember streaming that game. And I was sitting there, and I was like, I'm not enjoying this game right now. You know what I mean? But there was just nothing else to play. So I kept playing it. So it's always good to have other things to play. Because anytime you're just playing something over and over and over and over, for me, it just starts to get old eventually. Especially a game like that. Like that's an old game. You know, that game was 10 years old. You know what I mean? Because as enjoyable as it is, I can argue it's unenjoyable. I hate the rigged matchmaking. That's the thing I hate about that game more than anything. I hate the rigged matchmaking, and I hate people throwing the game or going for DPS, and that really takes a lot of fun out the game for me. Right? Seeing people throw, seeing people.
Pardon me, stranger.
Just throw the game. You know what I mean? Just throwing the game. You know, or they just give you trash players on your. You know what I'm saying? Just you got to carry all the time. Like you get a lot of stuff. A lot of it, like the gameplay is enjoyable, but the system that runs it is not. That's what I like about playing these other games. When I play these other games, if I get killed, that was on me. Overwatch a lot of times, because it's so team oriented, it's because of the team. You know what I mean? So that's the thing that I genuinely dislike about that. But it is what it is. Never get the 222. It's not even just that. It's the devs. It's who's running the game. There's just a lot of problems with the game. You know, the people who are running the game, they're truly incompetent about the game. You know what I mean? They've deviated so hard from what made that game special. And one thing I really hate is a strong word, but I'm going to use it, is that company, they make mistakes and they're unapologetic about how shitty of a game that they created. You got to think about that. Like, they literally took away Overwatch. They don't call it Overwatch 2. Like, that game failed so bad that they said, we're not going to call it Overwatch 2 no more. We're going to call it Overwatch. But they won't bring back the things that made it Overwatch. I mean, they're slowly doing it, adding MVP, stuff that Overwatch had. But they've spent all these years, all they're doing is regressing back to Overwatch. They spent years deviating from what made the game special. They're like, oh snap, we need to go back to what made the game special. Right? And they still haven't gotten it. Still. So, That's tough. Like when one basic thing that's huge is low key 66. They keep ignoring it. Why do people want to play 66? They're genuinely curious. Like, why do they want low key so bad? And instead of just putting it in the game, they'll just act like they don't hear it. Or they'll say, oh yeah, we hear you, but we don't know why you guys don't. If Rivals didn't come out, if Rivals did not come out, they would have let that game just plummet. Because the fans of the game, they don't demand enough. So, it is what it is. We'll deal with all that drama tomorrow. Yeah, well, that's fortunate for you. Since you never played it, you don't know. But all the changes, I know you stopped playing the game. I don't know how long ago you stopped playing it. But all the changes that they're making, they're not really real changes. They're just reverts to what the game already was. So when they call it Overwatch, just know that they're talking about the first game. So it's actually better to come in during Overwatch 2, because that's all you know, right? All you know is what they put in for them. 67 stats to see. For practice technique. Let's see if we got another one. This is big right here. Chance we gotta get this in somehow. This is tough. We're gonna have to get rid of the stats. Yeah, let's get rid of the stats, because I don't think they're doing nothing for me for real. Hold on, this didn't do nothing. First slaughter. Fur practice technique. Oh, the matchmaker, it's always been bad. They've been getting that since Overwatch 1. But it's all good, you know, as long as you're enjoying the game, you know. Which clearly you weren't. You know, but hey, I'm glad you're taking a break, man. You gotta take breaks. You know what I mean? Gotta take breaks, switch it up. Alright, champs. I'm going to do one more war plan. I'm probably going to shut it down. This hasn't even been a long stream, but I'm getting tired. See, what I don't like about this season here is that it's kind of like they want you to play a specific way. You know, like in the end game, they just want you to run certain things, you know, and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling kind of what they're wanting me to do, and the rewards are so slow. Like, I'm so weak right now. I'm pretty sure I'm level 69. The max is level 70, and I still don't have a lot of materials to add aspects. Basically, those are like perks on your weapons, right? So that's important. in this game. You need to have that in order to be strong. Now I'm going so long, and I'm like, I'm not getting nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not trying to sit here all day and grind for items that we've already had before. You know what I mean? And the problem is because you're always cycling through loot. If I go ahead and use resources to create something, I'm gonna make something, which is hard to get those resources, and then I'm just gonna end up dropping it. So it is what it is. All right, how do you make this? We got the cube on, upgrade to legendary. Am I missing an item or what? Upgrade to legendary. Oh, I'm missing the rare item. Hold on. Click on this cube chances. I'm not even getting this cube stuff here to be real. Hold on. I don't know. I don't know how to do it. All right, let's do this. Put the item in there. Add items or select recipe. How do I add an item in here? How do I feel about ram skin? The ram skin is just the main boss in this game. That's all it is. Yeah, that's all it is. So. That boss was named Mephisto. He's just one of the main characters, main evil bosses in this game. That's all. So it's straight. I mean, it's all they're doing. They're just taking characters from one game, putting it into another game through a skin. I think it's straight. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Mephisto's a strange looking demonic dude, so giving it to Ram it's alright. Champs, I can't pick an item. I don't know why they will not let me. They won't let me pick an item here, so I can't do nothing with it. So we're just going to have to move on from that.
What brings you to the ancient isles?
It's weird. And that's the thing. I don't have really any good aspects or perks because I don't have a lot of legendary weapons. I don't have nothing, bro. F it. Let's just go ahead and do it. Yeah, I went and bought the Maga skin. The Maga skin is just Druid. It's just the Druid character from this game. That's all it is. It's just bear form Druid. But I thought it was cool. I like how they changed the voice with it, changed the sound of the guns. So yeah, I thought it was cool. I like the collab. They made Brig a Paladin, which is the character I'm playing now. So the character that Brig is, that's literally my character right now. Yeah. So remember, right? I know you say you haven't been playing. So that collab is a Diablo collab. This is Diablo, right? So all the skins you saw are different classes and characters in the Diablo game. Ram is Mephisto, who is the main evil power in this game. Greg is the paladin, which is me right here. It's like a holy warrior, righteous warrior. There's the warlock. I don't know who got that. It's a new class that came out. So that's all those collabs are. It is Diablo. Oh, live we were. Yeah, I was just playing Warlock first, actually. That was the first class that I used in this game. He played a little bit too much like Necromancer, so hella strong, but it's not, wasn't my play style too much. This season is like they really want you to grind. That's what this season feels like. You know, Diablo typically, at least in season 4, has been, it'll be easy to get legendaries and all the perks and aspects you need to be like truly insane. This one, they've made it, they want you to grind all the same things that they gave you very easily. I think it's kind of weird. Especially since we've already been playing like that for hella long time. Yup, finished Crimson Desert last night, at least from a story standpoint. I mean, there's a lot more left in the game, but I'm at the point where, you know, I got enough of it. So yeah, I completed the story. I didn't complete the game, if that makes sense, but it was enough for me. I had a hell of a great time with the game. Last night was the finale of that. I was on that game for like a month. A solid month playing. I did stop playing a few days because I wanted to finish the game on stream, so I didn't play it for a few days. And I'm glad I didn't, because I was able to beat it on stream. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm at yet. At least I was enjoying playing. What you mean? if you're not enjoying the game, man, I don't know why you playing it. To be real with you, that's the whole purpose of playing the game is to have fun. It's a game, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you getting paid to play it. You might as well enjoy it. There we go. And some legendaries to drop finally. If you don't have movement speed, I ain't taking it. If it's shoes with no movement speed, I ain't putting it on. My dude is already slow enough, chance. Ooh. Sounds good, but you know what? We'll take it loud. +2 to bless shield, we'll take it. Alright, dungeon cleared. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, you gotta understand, man. You know, and that's what my child's about in life, right? Life is about choices, and everything you do in your life should be to maximize your enjoyment. So, if you're playing a game that's completely voluntary, right? You don't need to play something that's making you miserable. You know what I mean? That's low IQ, right? That's just facts. That's just stupid. Play something you enjoy, you know, or sometimes just take a break altogether. Like sometimes just taking a break altogether from games. You might not be liking no game. You know, find a new hobby, find something else, you know, that you enjoy doing, you know, but to let your real life health and experience be miserable because of voluntary game, that's just stupid, bro. You know, you gotta win from within, not just in words but in truth. You know, play something that makes you happy. You know, I don't give a damn if I got 1,000 people watching me or one person watching me, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna play what I enjoy, and I actually get paid for this stuff a little bit because of YouTube. So even if my views drop, oh snap! Like some people, my views are dropping now. They're playing for the money. No. I'm not making enough for it to matter, but if I was like, I'm just gonna do this because that's where people are at, then I'm not being true to me. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be true to yourself and be true to having peace in your life. You know, especially for a game that, like I said before, you're not getting paid. And even if you were, I'll still tell you the same thing that I just said. But since you're not, it's even more incentive to not do that. So win from within. Don't be a bot. You know, actually learn and grow and improve and better your life. And do things that you enjoy. You know what I'm saying? Do things that are good for you. If I play Overwatch, because I want to play it. When I get tired of it, I won't play it. That's any game. Like, I'm ready to come back and play an extra time. I gave it 2 trial runs to make sure I went. I played 3 games. I said, all right. Went to the training range and said, okay. You know, playing this tonight, I said, okay, I'm ready to go back. You know what I mean? All right.
We demand blood.
you know, you did it. You quit, went from within, and continue to improve your life. That's what my challenge is about. Just make your life the best version of whatever it is you want. Or not. That's your choice, but man, that's the life I live. So that's what I speak, and that's what I preach, because that's what I'm doing myself. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak that all around. Like as soon as I start playing Overwatch again, chat gonna be going crazy, people gonna be following again. That's not people's fault. That's the algorithm. The algorithm is, for some reason, when I play that game, it pushes. If I play any other game, it won't push it. So it's not a people thing, it's an algorithm thing. So I don't fault people. You know, if the algorithm only wants to give me 100 views when I play a different game, but when I play Overwatch, it gives me 500 views, right? Or I don't get upset with people. It's just more exposure at the end of the day. Yeah. Just better yourself. You know, just better yourself. Or not. That's the thing about life, man. Life is all about choices and the choices you want to make. You know, if you want to be mediocre, you can be mediocre. You know what I'm saying? But me, I want it from within. You heard me? That's what I do. So. We're going to finish up these war plans tonight, and we're going to shut it down, and then tomorrow I'm going to get back on the watch. I'll probably be on there for a while. Because for me, with this game right now, it just feels, like I said already, kind of, we're not getting enough. We're doing stuff, we're just not getting enough. I hate being weak in this game. Just last time I played this, I was so busted with all the legendaries and all the aspects I got from them. Now, we struggling to kill wildebeest, you know. So I said, no, we done with all that. Enjoy watching you play. Make sure you're following me on YouTube, dog. You're not following me on YouTube. The difference though is I enjoy playing the game when I play it. I see what happens with me when like now I'm out in this game. Like, all right, I'm good. When I hit that point, it's like, all right, I'm not enjoying it no more. Time to move on. You know, you're not enjoying it. I took 2 months off. That's what. Now we ready to come back and take L's and go through it all again. Deal with the toxic chat, blocking every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what comes with playing that game. The low IQs, the degenerates, you know, the toxic, all the people I gotta ban. You know, but I'm not playing it for that. I'm playing it for my own enjoyment. So, yeah, that's what it is. sure, for sure. All right, champs. Let's try to get this done. Every time I've ran this mission, I fail because I'm too slow and I'm too weak. I don't know why every time I put on a new shield, the cosmetic goes away. My other paladin, man, on the season that he came out, man, I was fast, I was strong, struggling, champs, to get anything going. Come on, let's just go. I'm gonna just skip all this shit because I want to just get through it. My dude's slow, dog. And that's the thing, I have movement speed on him. And even with the movement speed on him, he's still slow. You don't have like a strong build. You really don't want it. In the Undercity, for real. What the F? What was that here? Stuff. Got a lot of time, champs. You know what's funny, bro? When I take big breaks on that game, I don't like being high ranked. I'm actually masters in it right now. On those 3 matches I played, and I don't like being high ranked when I come in. So we'll be ranked. So you gotta be, for me, I gotta be in a certain mood to be high ranked. If I'm not in the mood to be in high rank, I don't like it. The problem a lot of times is that when I'm actually playing the game and I have my rhythm back, that's when they'll put me in a hard stuck situation where I'll be hard stuck for like 3 weeks to a month, and I can't break diamond, and then all of a sudden they'll let me break diamond. That's kind of what happens every season. All right, we're gonna turn this in. We got one more mission to run, and we're gonna shut it down. This season was too painstaking for me personally. I think some people might like it, like a little more grindy. I don't think it's necessarily bad. The problem is that we've already experienced most of the powers in the game, so to now lock them behind a hella grindy mechanism. I could see if the new items and stuff they had them locked, but all the old stuff that we've been rocking for years now, it's just taking too long. But like by now, being level 70 Paragon, I should have been had all my aspects by now. Like I still don't even have really that much legendary gear, so this is hard to get.
Have you wandered?
Tomorrow, yeah, man, we just went in from within and write your meditation, take care of the family, you know, once all that's taken care of, you know, we start the stream. What about you? Revise, yeah. Lock in. Yeah, I'm studying myself too. I'm studying every night for some, you say some exams for some certifications. So I'm studying every day. Didn't study as much today, but do a little bit each day. Someday I do a little more than others. I've been grinding pretty much all week. So I think my body just couldn't really retain too much information. So sometimes I gotta give myself a break. Come back another day. Damn. I didn't get any ether, man. Yeah, a little bit at a time. Cause I've never been a procrastinator. I like to. I'll study for 15, 20 minutes, maybe one time, maybe 30. Take a break, come back, do it. Do it again. But when I do it that way, I actually walk away from retaining it. If I kind of just sit there and kind of just binge through it, then that's when I don't remember. That's when I'm just kind of just wasting my time, for real. Because if you're not going to remember it, you just waste your time. That's what I'm doing. I'm not talking about for like school. God damn, kill this motherfucker.
Let me be your shield.
Try to get it. You'll get it. You'll get it. How much longer you have till you get it? The only people I've seen not get degrees are people that just completely lose focus and they start partying and they just, you know, school's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only people I've seen not finish a degree are people that, like I said, they just start partying, they just drop, I just stop doing it. I've never seen nobody not get a degree when they actually study. You know, well, it's not that hard. I mean, some degrees are harder than others, but as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, you should be all right. Okay, thanks for joining my club. Let's get to 1K likes, champs. I appreciate that. Let's get to 1K likes. You heard me. That helps the algorithm. Never understood that. The thing, well, you know, everybody's different. You know, some people are a little more introverted. Some people are more extroverted. Some people, you know, they just like to go out and like to have fun. You know, and that's just kind of how they move. Appreciate those likes. Let's get to 1K, you hear me? Appreciate it. Alright. Before we end the stream, let's get to 1K, you heard me? Guys, they're stingy with the loot though, for real. They don't want to get taught. They don't want to be given nothing, champs. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, hold on. I forgot almost the most important part. This is the Infernal Horde. This is a waste of time. Alright, champs, we're gonna go here. We're gonna turn this mission in. We're gonna see what we get out of it. And then we're gonna shut the stream down tonight. Pretty short stream, but you know, it's all good. I've been playing this game off stream a lot. When I lost my voice, I wasn't live streaming, I was playing this. So I got a lot more time in it than was actually streamed. Thanks for the 1K, appreciate you, doggy. Mission in.
Plainlander, what brings you? A hard-fought battle indeed.
Appreciate the likes. Man, he dropped a whole bunch of garbage. What is this? Legendary war plan. So when you reset it, looks like you lose whatever that was that made it legendary. Looks like you kind of have to stick with it. Yeah, they always want you to do an Infernal Ward.
Welcome to my home away from home.
Let me do one more Hell Tide. I do like the Hell Tides. Let's do a Hell Tide and we'll shut this joint down. Ooh, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, champs. Listen up. Last night, I was going through trying to complete the capstone dungeon, and I got kicked out because the server disconnected. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to complete that capstone dungeon, and then we'll shut it down from there. Let's go here. Let me get my shield back. I don't like looking at that plain looking shield. Let's make sure. Let's confirm that. Alright. Yeah, this is where we're going. These guys were tough. Yeah, these guys were tough. Last night, thanks for the 2K. I barely got, man, I'm probably going to still barely get through it now. You know what I mean? Because I don't have the aspects, but it's all good. Let's go through here. Let's complete this dungeon. Looks like we're killing them a lot faster than last time, so that's good. I do have a Paragon board now, so that's probably what's helping a lot. What is this? Hell Tide. The hell is a profane mind gauge? Can only change those in town. You can't do nothing with that. What's going on, Josh? What's going down? What's going down? If you're on the channel, subscribe, like the button. What's going on? How you doing tonight? What's going down? Getting cooked now, Chance. They were giving me a little bit hard time last night. I was just a lot higher than level now. Well, I was their level at the time. Okay, thanks for the gold popular ×4. Get some rest. We'll see you next time. God bless. Likewise, channel. Josh, you hear me? What's your question, bro? What's going on? Clearing these guys pretty easy. Paragon board helped a lot with power, but we're also level 70. They're only level 60, so that's also a big difference as well. Having trouble at this game, understanding this really weird, hold my own build. I was able to beat the campaign friendly, had to build normal. What's your question, Josh? I'm not understanding what your question is, though. This season is a lot different as well, right? It's completely revamped as far as everything. Everything is different, so it's a lot harder to be strong, right? The loot doesn't drop like it did, so it's tough. It's tough because legendaries aren't dropping. You know, you got to get them a completely different way. You have to really grind this season. They want you to really grind it. You know what I mean? So that's a downside to a lot of people who play this game a lot, because you don't really have to grind super hard in this game to get legendaries in the past. But yeah, I mean, if I'm understanding what you're saying, even though I didn't hear a question, that was a statement. If I were you, you know, from what the research I've done, go on Pentiment, get your gear up to 850. Once you get your gear up to 850, go to Torment 1. Go to Torment 1, keep running your war plans. From what I heard, that's kind of the gist. It's just going to take a hell of a lot longer to really get those aspects going. But you know, in the sets with the charms, you know, once you start getting it, those charms and those sets are crazy overpowered, crazy strong. But for me personally, I'm not gonna grind it, you know, because I've already done it enough times, and I'm like, I'm not gonna grind it down hard to get items I already been having. This is my last night on it. Because even me, I'm still hella weak right now. I'm still hella weak because I don't have any aspects, and it's just hard. It's just really hard to get legendaries. They're really rare. They made legendaries just rare until you get to like the torments and stuff like that. It just takes forever. And so because my character is weak because of the lack of torment, you know, you just gotta try to scale to it, and it just takes a long time. This one is useless for me. I don't need this at all. Put together a good build. Yeah, so what I would say, bro, like with a game like Diablo, you gotta look that stuff up online. I mean, there's guys, you know, to answer your question, bro. Just go online and type in best build, something like that. You know what I mean? And type in your class, and you'll have dudes that know life this game, putting 50 hours, 200 hours into the game already. They've already put a crazy amount of time into the game, and they'll break it down for you. Yeah, I'm more of a casual on this game, to where, you know, I don't go into all the nitty gritties and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's what I would encourage you to do. That's what I do, you know. So I like to see what's going on, and, you know, kind of the best way to do it. So I'll look at some stuff, but at the end of the day, it's still gonna be behind the grind. You gotta grind the game. Shahali laughed because his Overwatch finished out. Yeah, you know, it's so funny. I don't know if you saw, I don't know if you heard it, right? But he said he took a break from the game. Then I told him I'm going to start streaming it again tomorrow, right? He's like, oh man, I'm tempted. I might have to start playing again. I'm like, well, bro, then that means you didn't really quit the game. You're playing because I'm playing. That means you really didn't stop playing it. Like, don't play it because I'm playing it. You know what I'm saying? If you're not feeling it, you're not feeling it. You know what I mean? So I thought that was funny. What the hell is a Chaos Rift? My comprehending English disability radiation. I'm sorry to hear that, champ, but I'm glad you're still here. You're pushing through. You're winning from within, and that's what it's about, man. I think you're doing a great job despite all the adversity you went through. You know, and that's all you can do, right? So that's a great question you asked. Make sure, if you haven't already, this channel's all about positivity and becoming the best version of yourself. If that's something you're interested in, hit the follow button. Welcome in, champ. And, you know, I play a lot of different games, but just know we're about community here and positivity. So, you know, appreciate it. He ain't never put the game down. Hell no, he ain't put it down. He ain't put it down, bro. Boss trophy. I'm not understanding why would I want that. All right, let's do this. Give me this back. Oh yeah, we gotta be in town. We gotta be in town to use that. It's all good. But shout out to the homie Josh for surviving all the things he went through. Shout out to him. It's good to be surviving. That's what we call it, winning from the village. Appreciate you, doggy. God bless you. Welcome in. God bless you. Cool. I was struggling hard. What was that the other night? Going through here, man. Under level. They nerfed Paladin a lot. Gave him some nerfs so he ain't killing like he used to. These guys used to be tough, champ. I'm gonna finish out this capstone. Josh, have you been getting ads in your live stream? Type 1 in the chat if you have. 1 yes, 2 no. On YouTube. This is where I got to yesterday before server disconnected and got kicked out.
Quite the challenge, eh?
That dude got cooked. All them bushers we killing ain't dropping nothing. These guys not they ain't dropping nothing for real. You know what we might need to do, champ? We might need to go ahead and put this joint on 20. I think I've kind of hit the ceiling of this tournament here. This is a capstone dungeon. Clear it is. Played a new character? Yeah, that was my first playthrough actually. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on stream. I didn't have a voice at the time, so I didn't stream it. But yeah, the Warlock character, that was actually my first. I actually like the Warlock a lot, especially the build that I have. I actually had some more uniques too. Really cool character. Hella demonic, very demonic character, but a really cool character. What about you? I actually ran and played with them the other day. Sometimes I like to just go into my, I like the build where you summon a giant demon and he kind of just swings he just swings around. He's just constantly swinging his sword. So I like that build a lot. It's pretty strong. So I pretty much just run around with the demon swinging. But I felt a little bored on that playing Warlock. Felt a lot like Necromancer. And Necromancer was actually my first class. But then, I kind of just got tired of that playstyle. Went to Barb. When Paladin came out the season before this one. And I just really liked it a lot. So, got some good stuff here though, champs. Some stuff that really kind of helped me out. The only thing I'm really missing, man, is just items. I got some decent things there, but it's just we're just gonna have to change the tournament level. I think it's just too low. That's probably why we're just getting this kind of garbage. Yeah, Chen, let's up the torment level. Clear the dungeon. I like all the features. Don't know how to build them up right to a good one. Keep your life and not die. like other people do it through the game. Like I said before, right? You got to make sure that you gotta be at the right scale. So if you're getting cooked a lot, you're probably you're under leveled, most likely. So you either need to change your torment level, or you need to just leave that region and come back when you're stronger. That's what you gotta do. Like, I'm actually about to upgrade my tournament. I was gonna stop playing, but I'm starting to have fun now, so now I'm gonna keep playing. Because what I want is to start seeing better items. That's what's... So what's been happening, you know, this whole time is that they're just dropping rares. Rare, rare, rare. Everything's rare. Every once in a while we get a legendary. Now you can go to the Roger Cube and upgrade things, supposedly. But the problem that I'm having with it is that, like, if I want to upgrade something to a legendary, I'm not able to do it for some reason. They're not letting me choose an item. I don't know if it's bugged or if I'm doing something wrong. Like, it doesn't matter what I pick. I can't put anything in there. Oh, I see it. I see it now, Chance. We had to go to inventory, which is kind of weird. That's why I was struggling. Okay. So this helmet here, if I wanted to upgrade this to a legendary, how much does this cost? It's going to cost 6. How much of this do I have? Transmute. But see, I don't know, Chance, how much this cost me. Let's find out. Transmuted. So it looks like in this one they kind of want you to build your legendary. So I got 5. So here's the problem, right? So like when you're where I'm at, everything costs a lot. So to upgrade something to legendary, it costs 1. And I don't want to go through all my primordial dust, so I'm gonna have to just upgrade my torrent level and hope that will alleviate a lot of my lack of materials. Yeah. One thing I don't like is set up the power. Yeah, I mean, they've been doing that, but yeah, a lot of people have qualms about that. Now, what you can do is play Season, the Eternal Realm. So in the Eternal Realm, you get to keep your character. But as you said before, you can't. When a new season, you can't do that. You just gotta take. You just gotta start all over. Which it didn't bother me because I started a new character. I started Warlock. I never had a Warlock before. Warlock is dope. I like Warlock. But I like my Paladin more. It's funny, right? So here's the thing. I just created this legendary, right? And then I got a legendary. Now let's... let's level this up, champs. Let's level this up and see how we do. A good testing ground, so we're gonna go from Penitent right to Torment 1. It says it's locked. Conquer tier 10 on the character. What is that? Artificer tier? Can't even do it, champs. Where is this at? Unlock Artificer tier. How do I do that? That's weird. So now we're locked, champs, behind a tier or something I never even heard of. That's weird. Yeah, I never seen that before. That wasn't something you had. That wasn't. I don't even know how to do that. I'm gonna look it up and see what it requires. If you beat the campaign, that means you can start a new character. You don't have to. If you beat the campaign, you can start a new character. You can start a new character even if you didn't beat the campaign. But you don't have to beat the campaign all over again. Once you beat it once, it's all. Then they give you an option like, hey, do you want to skip? Do you want to skip everything? Do you want to skip doing the campaign again? And just hit yeah. That way, and then you'll just start in straight. From straight in. Now you're gonna be as level 0. Your level don't transfer over, but all the items and stuff you got from that previous character, you can switch. Like you can put that stuff in the stash, and then you have a shared stash across all your characters. But hold on, champs. I need to figure something out real quick. Looks like I might have to do the pit in order to unlock this. Let's go to the pit. No, that's not the pit. This is the city. Where's the pit at? Let's start on 10. This will be a good test for us. Yeah, my warlock, man, he's a beast, man. All I do is run around with the demon now. I might play him. He is cool. That's some things that get challenging too. Sometimes it's like, damn, I want to play this character. I got this real cool unique sword with them that allows me to use multiple ultimates at the same time. That's amazing, bro. What class are you running, Josh? Send them through on TikTok, Diablo 4. Send them through on TikTok. FYP Diablo 4. Send them through. I'm gonna clear this dungeon. And I'm going Warlock. Warlock has a lot better items. That's funny. Not one of these guys has dropped anything. Yeah, what's your class though, Josh? What's your class? Warlock. Josh, have you seen any ads in a live stream? Type 1 if yes, type 2 if no. Have you seen any ads in the live stream? 1 yes, 2 no.
Impressive, unfortunately.
They don't drop nothing, champ. think maybe the hit. Maybe it's just maybe you get all the way hits at the end. No, it's to help upgrade glyphs. Speaking of glyphs, I've never even gotten it. They drop at the end, appreciate it. What about the glyphs? Are they dropping at the end as well? That's why I'm trying to go to tournament right now. It's been taking forever to get any type of legendaries now since they kind of changed it up. So I'm trying to get the tournament up so I can get, you know, better gear. It's been a nightmare trying to build my character up. You know what I mean? It's taking forever to get them strong like how I had them before. What class you running, Goku? Welcome in. Appreciate, you know, your advice as well. Welcome in to Win from the family. All about positivity here and becoming the best version of yourself. So, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Live here. I have two good builds with my Paladin. Lord Baker said it. Skill free. Tournament 11. How'd you make it that far, bro? That's crazy. Oh, who is this? Never seen this. What do you think about the Bard, man, this season? He looked really cool. I haven't gotten to him yet. What do you think about him, the skill tree, the moves, and all that? From what I saw, he looked pretty cool. I love the ancient attacks and stuff like that. I wanted to get to him. I don't think that I will, though. It's too much of a grind for the year for me this season. I just don't care enough to grind it. He was the boss in this area. Alright, that's big right there. I needed that. That was big, champs. We need more though. We need more. 57 all stats is really good. 57, take it. It's funny, I keep hearing, you know, it's funny that people say Barb is the strongest season, but, you know, I've heard people counter that argument with the leaderboards. Not that I really care, to be honest with you, but I don't know where people come up with that stuff. This class is the strongest, or this is the strongest. People say, well, the leaderboards are say this, that, and the third. You know, I just tell people, man, as long as you're having fun with the class, you know what I'm saying? So, you got one group, people saying Barb is nowhere near the strongest. You got some people saying Barb is the strongest. I just have fun, bro. I know the Warlock is hella strong, right? I know that. I would say the Warlock is from what I've seen, but like I said before, you know, it's all good. I don't know who the strongest is. You know, just who I like. Like, I started with Warlock. Warlock reminded me a lot of Necro. So, I kind of got tired of playing like that, even though I do like him a lot. And I wanted to switch it up, go back to my Paladin. My Paladin was a beast last season. Like, the season he came out, my Paladin was a beast, man. He was a straight monster. But they nerfed them. You know, they got nerfed, which is understandable. But as long as you're having fun, sell your charms, seals. They sell for a lot. For sure. Problem is, I don't know how to put stuff together. Certain people. Yeah, that's what I said, Josh. You gotta use the guides. Go on YouTube and type in. Whatever your question is, just type it on you. Someone's gonna have the answer for you for sure. Someone's gonna have it. That's what we're gonna do, champs. We're going to. I want to run my warlock one last time, and then I'm gonna. I mean, what's so crazy about the season, man? There's a lot of classes I want to try. I want to try Spiritborn. I want to try Bard. I want to try so many of the classes, man. But I don't think I can do it. About how hard they made it to get the loot, starting all over, trying to, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, I can't do it. Very, very true, because Barb was actually my favorite class after, it was actually my favorite, so I wanted to get to it.
Let me be your shield.
I need more power, champs. That's what I'm saying. I don't have enough power. Sell the charms when you sell them. You talking about gold, or you talking about just sell for a lot of what? Because I got plenty of gold. Because I know if you break them down, you get materials as well. My biggest thing right now, bro, I'm trying to get the legendary so I can get the aspects. That's really what I need to take my character up. I'm kind of just fighting basic brawl, kind of just numbers right now. I don't really have any real abilities. But now that I have Torment unlocked, that should help with the drops. We're still going. I don't know how this pit works. We're gonna keep going, champs. I've never seen this before. They sell for a lot of gold. You run out of gold in a heartbeat. Doing what? Like upgrading or something like that? Yeah, I'm not even there yet, bro, to be real. I appreciate it. I have sold some of my charms. I haven't really paid attention to it. At this stage where I'm at right now, it's not like a major concern. Probably where you are, right? Torment 11, that's crazy. I'm sure you're definitely concerned about something else. I don't think I'll go up that high. This season, I haven't seen a lot of barbs. I haven't seen a lot of sorcerers. Now, granted, I'm just in the hell ties. You know what I mean? So, I'm not saying people aren't playing them. Interestingly enough, I've been seeing, of course, we're seeing warlocks. I've seen a lot of paladins. A lot. Who y'all been seeing? It's like we're going deeper down into the pit, champs. Yeah, Warlock is slow, but you know you can put those abilities on. You know what I mean to make them faster. I'm actually about to go to my Warlock right now after I clear this out because I like putting the demon on me and have him just swing on everybody. I do like that. Before I was using that move, I really didn't. I really wasn't enjoying my playthrough. Then once I got that 3 scepter, that unique weapon where I can run like multiple ults on my character, that's what really made him shine. So I pretty much just have demons out the whole time. It's got nothing. Like I said, it's like Necro. Just demons everywhere. You know, demon just slashing everybody. You know, and it does a hell of a lot of damage. So I struggle with him before I knock down. So as soon as I beat the campaign, I stopped playing. I went straight to Paladin. I'm gonna clear this pit, and I'm gonna go play with him one last time before I stop playing this. The grind is a little too slow. Without dying, that's a gear thing. Yeah, that's a level gear thing. You're dying a lot. And like I said before, like he's pretty squishy because he's like Necro. He's basically a mage, right? So you really don't want to be in close quarters with him. But that's also gear. You know, there's a lot of different gear. And that's where your legendaries come in, your aspects, right? Your sets, your charms. So there's a lot of things that can come in to help mitigate that. Diablo, as you know, is all about the gear. You know what I'm saying? But he's naturally not a tanky class. And that was one thing I did, you know, coming from Paladin in the bar. That was one thing I didn't like that. Now he can, I'll be smacking it right now. I mean, now I just run around with the demons and just slash them all up. So just keep getting gear, bro. You just gotta keep playing the game. You know, you're watching me right now. I just unlocked tournament level 1, right? Doing the pit. So that's what you gotta do. And if you're dying a lot, you're probably just under leveled or under geared. So you either gotta lower your torment level and just pick up one piece of gear at a time. So it gets stronger. Like when I fought that pit boss, he dropped an amulet for me. 850 item power, right? So that's what you want to try to hit. Everything should be 850 or as close as you can to 850. So that kind of helps you scale. Completely cleared this out. Oh no, you didn't. I did now. Pit depth. There's no one here. Alright, let's just leave the dungeon. Come on. We already cleared it out. Let's clear this out. Now we unlock Torment. I'm gonna go do a run with the Warlock. And then we're gonna shut this down. You know what I want to do? Hold on. I got something I want to do. My character look a little too cold. I'm going to take that chance. I'm going to screenshot that. You heard me? We're going to screenshot that. That's going to be our thumbnail. Yeah. Alright.
I hope the inn has something to warm me up.
What is this? Is that a hell tide? Yeah. Alright, cool. Hell tide is actually my favorite. I really like hell tide. Purple now. My demon at? I don't know what to level up, champ. I don't even know what to level up. right there. Hold on, fam. Something not right. Know what it is. Oh, God. I wanted to see what I lost, what I replaced.
We will be unstoppable.
Roach, appreciate the light. What's going on, brother? I ain't seen from you in a long time. Roach, what up, champ? What's going down? I told the homie Roach about my brother. He left me for my brother. I never saw him again. What's going on, champ? How you doing, bro? How's life? What's going down? How's everything been? It's going down. Haven't been in your bro's dreams and you don't eat or eat bills. You in school? I think my bro stopped streaming, bro. I think he stopped streaming. It's unfortunate, bro. I feel him. What you studying in school? I understand what you mean about the bills, bro. I'm studying myself between work, studying every day. You know, I try to study at least an hour a day, you know, for the certifications. Just take it. I can't even see, champ. I don't even know what's happening. Horticulture, cybersecurity. Yeah, cybersecurity. You got to have all these certs. So, a lot of what I'm studying is, you know, it's important. I appreciate the likes, but it's a lot. So I try to break it up into just an hour a day, so I actually, you know, retain it. So yeah. So I'm going through a whole course right now. Good thing is I have my own pace, but so many sinners. I was just playing with my Paladin, but I went back to my Warlock because I just felt like having my demon smack somebody up real quick. What games you been playing? You been on Diablo? Or you been on something else?
Locked.
That guy, he got cooked, champ. See, what I like about the demon is that he, it's just crazy strong, man. It's insane. He'll just sit there slashing, you know, forever. He just eats bosses alive. You can just stand there and watch him just eat the whole. Yeah, you tried the Odyssey, yeah. You've been on the Path of Exile too. I feel that. Yeah. You know, I haven't been on PoE in a while. I haven't been on PoE since it came out. I tried to get back into it. The dude was so slow. I tried to play Druid. Bro was so slow, bro. I couldn't. It was too slow for me. Bro's getting eaten alive, bro. The amount of creatures out here is insane. That's crazy.
Locked.
Yeah, that's crazy, champ. Insane. I think Warlock might be a willpower class. Probably. Intelligence. Okay. I don't really run these type of classes, so. Never saw any Wyvern Bear player late game on duel. Yeah, you know, I couldn't even get through the early game. Only class I really was for real was the bro, I've never had this many sinners in my life. Was the monk. Appreciate those likes, man. What got you into the horticulture? Warlock and summoner or more aggressive tank? No, he's like necromancer. Just think of necro, but summoning like real demons. You know what I mean? Necro kind of has, you know, as you know, it's more zombie-like, you know, resurrecting dead people. But you know, Warlock is summoning real demons. But it's a busted class. You know how Diablo, as soon as they release the class, they're busted. They kind of overhauled everything this season, how everything is done. So I've seen on YouTube, you know, guys that life the game have 16 million defense, like crazy defense, but it's all based off, you know, items and charms and all that kind of stuff. So it's more based off of how you build the character more than like his natural affinity is not. He's not tanky naturally, but you can build into it to where he's probably the strongest in the game, to be honest. You know, if not the strongest, one of them for sure. You know, yeah. But you know, anytime it's a new character, you know what I mean. That's what they do. So it's not surprising. Like when I was playing my Paladin when he came out, I mean that's still my favorite class. I was just running him before I switched. That was the most OP broken character I've ever seen in the game. It was they nerfed him of course, but it was just like crazy. You know what I mean? He was like insanely powerful. So this guy, he's hella strong too, but I'm not very far with him. You know what I mean? So, but this demon right here that just spams the sword strike, this guy is ridiculously overpowered. You know, so yeah. Oh yeah, the demons are cold. These demons are shit. I mean, there's a lot of different ones too, so it's hard to see with everything on the screen. But I have a demon that shoots lasers at people. And what he does is he procs vulnerable. And then you have Big Demon. He's actually an ult. But then I have a unique sword. Scepter of the Three. That allows me to proc multiple ults, right? So in the game normally you only use one ult at a time. With this weapon, I have like 3 ults. So I have my major demon out, as you saw. Then I have this swarm here, this purple ball. That's an ult. Right? So I have like multiple ults. I'm just spamming ults all the time. So I'm just doing like insane damage because I'm just spamming ults. You know what I mean? So up until I got that Scepter of the Three unique sword, I was kind of struggling a little bit. Not in the sense of I felt weak, but just in the sense of like I wasn't feeling him that much because he plays more like a necromancer. All right, let's go ahead and unlock these chests, champs. We got too many chests, too much aberrant. Oh, someone unlocked this? Yeah, they did. Yeah, he's gone. Another class you might like Druid. I tried Druid, but too slow. He was just too slow for me. But I do like him as far as like conceptually. I've seen guys run him. Hell of a class, strong as hell, but I just couldn't do it. You know, he's a character that you gotta be patient with. You gotta build him up. I don't have time for that. Infernal spam thought make him summon other demons. Bro, yeah. He's a beast. I've seen people doing even crazier stuff. So this is just kind of a build I came up with, you know, on my own. I didn't look at no guides or nothing. It works for me, you know, but the thing about this season is, like in all the old seasons, you can get everything pretty quick. This season, you got to grind more before you can really get the OP. So they introduced something in this game called charms. So that's what that screen is there. That's really where the power's at in this game. You get those charms, you get certain sets and bonuses, and that takes you to a whole nother level. So I haven't gotten anything like that. My character really was entry level. I just beat the main campaign. That was it. I don't outside of that unique I have. I don't really have like truly god tier. It's just the power of my creatures alone that are just really powerful. If I had some real stuff, you know how Diablo is real gear based, and I'm saying, but I don't have the patience for it because this season it's so hard to get the gear. It's like I'm not doing all that. Problem too, because they reworked all the skill trees, right? So now it's like, damn, I want to try Barbarian, you know, Paladin, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, you know, I only got so much time. No, I'm going back to Overwatch tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to be back on Overwatch. I'm ready to go back. I'm having fun with this now, but I've already beat the campaign. If they didn't lock everything, now I'm on Torment 1 now, so I could get better gear. But I think I'm going to be on Overwatch tomorrow. Because right now, I'm just not feeling how long everything is taking. You know what I mean? It's just, there's 12 Torment tiers now. So it's too much of a Brian's looking too much for me. I'm a casual, you know what I mean? So for me, it's like, you know, I was so overpowered with Paladin the season before that it's like now when I try to play him, I'm like, damn, I'm slow, I'm weak, it's taking too long to get everything, you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm not. So I think I'll be back on the watch. Let's get rolled tomorrow. Hell yeah. Yeah, they reworked the trees. Yeah, bro. Check it out. Check it out. They did a lot. You see, like they damn near revamped the game. They got a new region. They got a new end game as far as how the end game is implemented. It's called War Plans now, where it's all kind of streamlined. It's like customized. They got a whole new region of the map, which is right here called Skovos. You know, so they ended the Mephisto chain, you know, like with Lilith and all that. They just concluded that arc. So they did a lot. They did a lot. So it's cool. They added this new system here with the charms. They added a new system with the items and how they, you know, how you do your tempering. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that they did. It's like, damn, you gotta look it up for real. So half the time I just been looking up how the hell, you know what I mean, how to even do all that stuff. I think there's new like uniques, and there's just a lot of new stuff. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. Yeah, appreciate that. Oh yeah, bro. This season's complete. Like it's different. It's like really better. It's a lot better. It ain't nowhere near. And then you know you got the new class, right? So you got the Warlock, which is the class. Paladin, that was the last season. So he's been out, but they're kind of wrapped within this one DLC. New gear, new uniques, new map. The conclusion of the arc, new revamped of endgame, revamped how you create uniques. Like you can create uniques now, and I mean they really did. I mean they really went through there, bro. I mean they really went through there. See, for me, I'm a casual, so like I never really got that deep into Diablo anyway. So this took like a shallow, like, you know, it was always more shallow, and they kind of added more like PoE depth to it. So now it has that depth that it needed. You know what I mean? Now there's really a lot of different ways to run trees. Even how I'm running this character now, you can see somebody running this same character completely different. You know what I'm saying? I've changed how I ran this character 1,000 times. And they can all truly be unique to each other. Whereas before, they were all kind of the same. You know what I mean? do you make your demons do more damage? There's all kinds of skills for it. It's called demonology skill tree. Just go through it and type, hold that search bar, type in demonology, and really you just want to level it up. Level up. Every time you level it up, you get stronger. But then again, there's items, there's charms, that's Diablo, right? That will scale your stuff. And there's stuff that will scale your stuff up to 500%. I mean, there's some truly insane builds, but it's all item based. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to really kind of grind the game. I'm not going to grind it that hard. I'm just going to turn this stuff in and shut it down. I got 300 embers. I don't even know how I have this much, but yeah, that's a good point. Necromancer, right? Yeah, they all got reworked a little bit, so all the classes have a little bit of a new feel to it. So that's really cool. Right, so now you add that, it's like, damn, I ain't even got the time, right, for every single new class to check out their skill trees. So they did a lot, bro. They really did. I've been seeing people running that. Saw my first bard. Haven't been seeing a lot of bards, but I saw my first bard. I'm still running that whirlwind build though. See, this is a warlock right here. I've been seeing dudes run that little spiral train on the ground. That little chain right there. And to be honest, I don't even know what skill that is. But I heard it does a lot of damage. Seen a lot of paladins, haven't seen a lot of sorcerers. I might have to question you on the next semester. Yeah, man, you're doing the right thing. You know, take care of business first. What you got? What got you into horticulture though? What do you want to do with that? Just hit all these treasure chest champs. Then we're gonna head back. Let's hit the treasure chest, head back, and we're gonna shut it down. I said that an hour ago, but serious this time. I'm being honest, so I can get into the can. That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, you know, horticulture is very specific, right? So only guys I've seen do that are guys who are like heavy into like golf courses. You know what I mean? Different type of grasses for that. Of course, the marijuana industry as well. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Thanks for the 5K. See, what I like about this build is that because he's very necro-like, he doesn't like to be crowded, right? So I spam that, and that keeps all those demons and all those creatures up. They can't survive that. They can't survive those attacks by that demon, so they just end up survive hard. So as soon as I started running that build, I stopped having trouble. All right, let's keep going. There's an insane amount of demons out here. Next to the nursery field. Okay. So, hey, hope it goes well for you, champ. You know what I mean? Keep grinding, staying focused. That's what you're doing. And, you know, it's good that you're hungry, and pray it goes well. You heard me? Who was that, champs? Let's go over there and see who this is. I'm grinding with you. From streaming to the working to the studying. God knows, you know, my daughter was complaining about having to study the other day. I said, studying sucks. You'll thank yourself later. Doing the work today to have a better tomorrow. You know what I mean? There's nothing here, champs. Straight out. Maybe we farmed her up. Maybe we farmed her up. Let's do this, champs, and we're gonna head back. And we're gonna shut it down. Yeah, you know, if you have the passion, you know, it's not as bad, but like you, I mean, it's a grind. It sucks because it's a grind. You know, that's why it sucks. Because, you know, unfortunately, as human beings, we just, it takes us a long time to learn things, right? So, because it takes us a long time to learn, that's why we have to grind. You know what I mean? That's why speaking that favor over you, speaking that favor over all of us, that, you know, the things we pursue and the things that we attempt to do in life, right, that we grind for, as the scripture says, you know, God bless the work of your hands and expand your territory. You heard me. So let's keep winning from within. You heard me. All right. All right, let's get out of here, champs. We've been here long enough. Time to go. I feel you. Grind 2 years. Yeah, I mean, still, you know, I don't know what you're going. You know, still 4 years. You know what I mean? That's just one part of the grind. And then you do that grind, now you're looking for a job. That's a grind. You know, you get a job, and you know, then you got, now you're in the job. Now it's just a grind within the job, right? So it's always some kind of strange something going on. Difference between life generation, I don't know, brother. You gotta research that. Like I said, I'm a casual. You know, I'm a casual. I'm not a. I don't have in-depth knowledge about this game. I'm learning,
swinging away.
just like you. I'm reading, studying, figuring out what's what. Especially since they revamped everything, you gotta kind of relearn everything now. So this is the season. We got a unique helmet. See, this class champs gets all the uniques. You know what I mean? I like that. You know better. So, hey, I'll take it. It's been tough to get good items this season, you know, especially when you are not in a torment. Looks pretty good. Hex dooms enemies below 75% health. Maintaining Hex, dealing 50%. Not bad, champs, but it's cool that we're just getting the uniques going. Getting them flowing. So in this profile, for some reason, I'm able to get more uniques, but on my main, on my Paladin account, I can't get a unique to drop to save my life, you heard me? So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, the class is unique. Gear looks cool. Yeah, bro. This class looks sick, bro. I got him stacked out. He looks pretty cool. But yeah, champs, that's it for me tonight. That's going to conclude the Diablo stream. Why? It's just a little bit too grindy for me, man. You can easily dump. But this new season, bro, between all the classes and torments, and I mean, you level up fast. That's good. But you can dump so many hours. You know, easy 300-400 hours, easy, because there's just so much to do, and I just don't have the patience for it. Especially because the previous seasons you could get everything quick, and I don't like the lack of power that I have, and I don't want to grind for power that I already had. Right? Everything's kind of behind a wall now. And it was always like that to a certain extent, but before you could at least get legendaries dropping a lot. Now, legendaries don't drop, so now there's aspects you can't get, which nerfs your character, which keeps you weaker for longer, which makes the game slower, which makes it less enjoyable for me because I ran aspects like crazy and that's just what I ran, so what I did. But yeah, we'll be on that Diablo, that Overwatch tomorrow because that's what we're going to be on. But yeah, champs, God bless y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Keep winning from within. Thanks for the 5K likes. I'll see you on the next one. Shalom. What up, Brandon? I'm headed out. I'll be back on tomorrow. Take care.